more exercises to your program is making your results worse, not better. Your body does not need variety. It needs these 4 movements, done correctly, and heavier every week. You are not plateaued. You are moving wrong. Every plateau you have hit, every muscle that refused to grow, every session that produced nothing, same cause, 4 movements, all broken, fixed, numb.
He is correct. The gap between described form and executed form in compound movements among intermediate trainees is the most under-addressed variable in resistance training. It is also the most expensive one.
Most expensive. Her words. I would have said it is costing you the body you have been working for. Same thing.
Before we start, one of these 4 lifts has a version of correct form that is actually worse for muscle growth than the version most people think is wrong. Odds will tell you which one and why at the end.
Do not skip ahead. The context matters. You will not understand the answer without watching the lift first.
Confirmed. A natural trainee applying progressive overload correctly to compound movements from year 1 gains 10 to 15 kilograms of lean mass in the first year. 3 years of training without compound lifts as the foundation produces 2 to 4 kilograms. The gap between those two numbers is between 6 and 11 kilograms of muscle that does not exist on your body right now. That is the damage report.
Repair manual. She makes everything sound like scheduled maintenance. This is not maintenance. This is what happens when you finally do it correctly. 4 movements. I am not going to describe them. I am going to show you what they actually do to your body and what you have been doing instead. Your bench press is a shoulder injury with optimistic branding. The bar does not touch your chest, your elbows are at 90 degrees, your lower back has departed the bench and is pursuing independent goals, and you are adding weight to this situation every week.
Primary mover, pectoralis major, secondary, anterior deltoid and triceps brachii, 3 muscle groups, 1 movement. Elbow position at 90 degrees reduces pectoralis major activation by 38% per rep. If you have benched 3 times per week for 2 years with flared elbows, 10,640 reps produced 0 chest growth and measurable joint wear. The glenohumeral joint operates within safe parameters at 45 degrees of elbow tuck. At 90 degrees, the load transfers to the anterior capsule.
Bar touches your chest. Every rep. Elbows at 45 degrees, not 90. Full range. Controlled down press. Brief pause. Rest. The deadlift has been here the entire time. You walked past it. You chose the leg press.
At equivalent session volume, the deadlift produces approximately 4 times the total muscle stimulus. He was not exaggerating. He rarely does on this specific topic.
Spinal flexion under load at deadlift magnitude compresses intervertebral discs asymmetrically. Neutral spine throughout the full range of motion is not a coaching cue. It is a structural requirement.
Bar over mid-foot. Shins contact throughout. Hips back first. Straight back. Controlled lockout. Pick up the bar.
Legs are half your body. You skip them. Your upper body is built on a foundation that looks like it was made from anxiety and cardio. We are going to address this.
The squat at full depth recruits quadriceps, gluteus maximus, hamstrings, and the complete core musculature simultaneously. Squatting above parallel reduces quadriceps activation by 30% and removes gluteal activation almost entirely. Depth is not a style choice. It is the mechanism of the exercise. Valgus collapse increases medial knee stress by a clinically significant factor. From directly above, the tracking pattern is unambiguous. The patella follows the second toe, every rep.
Hips below parallel, knees over your second toe, chest up, bar across your upper back, not your neck. Drive your knees out on the way up, full range, every rep. Your legs will be furious for 48 hours. The overhead press. The lift most people avoid because it is hard. That is the reason you need it. Avoiding hard things is how you ended up here asking why your shoulders look like suggestions.
The overhead press develops all 3 deltoid heads in one movement. It is the only compound lift that does this. It also requires full shoulder mobility and scapular stability as prerequisites for correct execution. Most people who avoid it cannot perform it correctly. Most people who cannot perform it correctly do not address the mobility deficit. They continue avoiding it. The shoulders continue looking like suggestion.
She used my word.
The bar must travel vertically above the midfoot. Forward bar path forces lumbar hyperextension as a balance compensation. This is the mechanism of overhead press lower back injury. Straight line, every rep.
Bar at upper chest. Press straight up. Finish directly overhead. Arms locked. Core braced the entire time. Glutes squeezed the entire time. Worth it. You stayed. Good. Odds.
The squat, specifically the high bar back squat position taught as standard correct form, places the torso more vertical and the load more directly over the quadriceps. Most beginners are taught this as the correct movement pattern. This posterior chain recruitment significantly. Gluteus maximus activation increases by approximately 25 to 35%. Hamstring involvement increases. Total muscle recruitment across the movement is measurably higher than the form most people were taught is correct. The form taught as correct is correct for spinal position. It is suboptimal for total muscle recruitment. The form that looks like a slight deviation produces measurably more growth. Most people spent years doing the version that felt right, not the version that works best. Add a 1.5 centimeter heel elevation to your next squat session. Feel the difference. The data will confirm what you feel.
Day 3 tomorrow. Odds has your protein numbers. The gap between what you think you are eating and what you are actually eating is going to be a difficult conversation. She is looking forward to it.